Hey guys, it's me Alina. Welcome to my channel. So today is episode 2. If you enjoyed this kind of story time series, then you can definitely check out episode 1. There I talked about my near death experience. So yeah, let's get started. So you already read the title. It happened this year around like January, February. It was Shivratri. I remember vividly. It was on the day of Shivratri. So every year on Shivratri, I like to visit this temple. There is this temple near my house. I go there every year on Shivratri. So like every year, this year too, I went to the temple. I did my prayers and everything there. Now I skipped my breakfast. Why? I do not remember vividly, but I remember I did skip my breakfast. So yeah, I was hungry. I skipped my breakfast and it was almost like 12:30. I was feeling little bit of hungry. Now the temple was on the top of a little mountain, so you have to climb down to get something if you want to eat like chips and stuff. So yeah, we did our prayers and stayed there for a while. Now that temple gives you bhog. It is very tasty. I really enjoy bhogs. Now for that it will take little bit of time. It will be around like 1:30 or sometimes 2 also, like PM. So I decided to go down and bring chips, like light snacks, to at least fill my stomach because I was really hungry. So we went down the temple, and once we got down there, we got 2 packs of chips. Now if I am saying we, that means me and him. So we went together, that's why I'm saying we. So we went down, took 2 packs of chips, and then he decided like chips will be not fulfilling, let's have something else. So there was puris, like aloo puris. So we had aloo puris. Now after eating aloo puris, we were full, so we decided not to eat the chips, and I went up the temple with the chips on my hand. Now of course you will be like, what's wrong in that? Nothing's wrong in that, but that temple is full of monkeys. Like everywhere you see, every inch, corners, everywhere there's full of monkeys. Now I'm really scared of monkeys. As much as I enjoy going to that temple and enjoy that moment and peacefulness, I am equally scared of the monkeys there. Now when I'm saying scared, I do not mean in a disrespecting way. I know many of you guys pray monkeys and they are holy to you. So yeah, I just want to make it clear, I do not mean anything in a disrespecting way. I just mean in general, the animal monkey, I am just scared of them. I hope I can say that. So yeah, I'm just very scared. Whenever I go up or come down, I'm always behind him. Just, you know, I'm just scared of them. And when I took both the chips on my hand and went up the temple to just spend more time there, I completely forgot about the monkeys, and as soon as I took few steps, the realization just hit me that they are going to snatch. So in this temple it is a very common, like whenever you get prasad or you take like offerings to the temple, you have to like hide them and take, otherwise the monkeys will just snatch them from you. Now I'm okay till that as well. I'm just scared that they will scratch you, or they might miss. Instead of biting the banana, they might bite your fingers, and we all know about like monkeys and rabbits and stuff. So yeah, I respect them, but I do not want them on my body snatching food from my hand. So I completely forgot about that. And after a few steps, as I said, the realization hit and I was like, what to do? So I was wearing this mekhla sadar. I hid it under my sadar like this. I hid both the chips on my stomach and then covered it with the sadar. Now it was nothing like pocket and stuff. It is just a piece of cloth around your like stomach and waist like this, and I just put it inside, covered it, and hold the chips because I have to hold the chips, otherwise it will just fall down, it will just flop. Now I just covered it like that and kept my hands close to my stomach, and then I start walking up to the temple. Still that crinkling sound of the chips, with that sound alone the monkeys were like attracted. So I was very scared. So what we decided to do is that I decided to sit in a place still, covering both the chips and holding them together so that nothing falls out. I'm just covering from all the inches and just sitting there still and not moving at all. I was so scared, and that's how I spent my whole time there. I sat down there, I had bhogs, then prasad, everything. So yeah, the day was over. It was a bit scary. I was really anxious, thinking like at any time they are going to snatch it from my stomach. So yeah, nothing happened like that. So we spent our day there and it was time to go down. Now, as I said, I cannot let go of my hand from my stomach. So I was holding the chips like this because it wasn't a pocket. If I remove my hand and walk this way, it is going to fall down. So I always kept my hand below my stomach like this. I did not even realize that my stomach was like a bump. I did not, I swear to God, I did not realize. I leave a picture here if I find one. I think I have one. He clicked one because he thought it was very funny. Neither of us realized. I was just like, I'm hiding my chips from the monkeys so that I can safely go down without them attacking or snatching the chip. So while I was going down, I could see some known people like looking at me very weirdly. I did not think too much and I started going down, and as I said, I was really scared with the chips or without the chips. So I was always behind him. I was just holding onto his shirt and sometime on his arms and just behind him. I was just going slowly. One hand was still holding the two chips there, and he is really protective. Like he is always like this. Whenever I'm scared or anything, his hand is always like this, like always in that like protecting mode. Now, to give you a comparison, he is a very like big person in size than me, at least according to my size. He is a huge person. So you know, like when you're physically big, you feel like you are more protective, like when you keep your hand around or when you are behind. Again, I'm not saying like only big peoples are protective. I'm just saying in general to give you an idea. He is a big person compared to me, so it is very protective of him. Whenever I'm scared and I'm holding on to him, he is always protective of me. Then two girls came up to me. Now they were not like very closely known people, they were like formally known people. So one of that girl was my friend's boyfriend's sister. So yeah, I just know her formally, like hi hello type, and she just came up to me, she and her friend, and she is giving me this like how to call this, like wholesome, like warm kind of smile. She's just looking at me and just smiling and giving this very like adorable, like how you see cute things and you can say with the expression like you saw a cute thing, you smile in a very different way when you see cute things or like adorable thing. She was just giving me that energy. So we just had a short conversation like, yeah, we came, you're also coming, how are you, and stuff like that. And then I did not think much about it. So yeah, then once I went down, he started looking at me and smiling, and I was like, what's wrong with you all, why are you all smiling at me like that? And he said me like, people are thinking that you are pregnant. And I was like, what are you saying? And he said me that because he heard the other girl, the girl I was talking to, her friend elbowing her and saying they are like elbowing and showing signs to my stomach, meaning that like they are or she is pregnant. And when he came down, he was just making fun of me, and then I realized like, yes, it looks very weird and I was really awkward and I don't know how to explain them. Should I just go back and explain them like these are just chips? So yeah, I just did not do anything. And luckily after 2 or 3 days, I met that girl in the town and she just kept staring at my stomach, and it was so awkward. I really wanted to say like, whatever you thought that day, it was not, it was just chips. I am a really introvert and awkward person, so I did not say out loud. I hope she is clear, she added up things and now she understands that it was something else, I wasn't pregnant. So yeah, that is it for episode 2. It was very awkward, or someone might say it's interesting and misunderstanding kind of like event in my life. I hope you like this episode. Also, let me know what kind of like topics or what part of my life do you want to like hear story time on. You can either DM me on my Instagram, or you can email me, or also you can leave a comment in this video as well. All the links and details of like emails and Instagram will be in the description box. So yeah, that is it. Love you all. Bye.